If you've been paying attention to my story over the past few weeks, you'll have seen I've been practicing some goblets, so let's make one together. We're going to start by blowing out a nice even bubble, stretching it into a long shape, and then using our jacks to create this nice angular bowl that'll be the top of our goblet. Then we're going to apply a blob of glass to the bottom of that bowl, and this is going to become what's called an avolio. It's this spool-shaped piece of glass which acts as a connector between the different components of our goblet. So we're using our jacks and a torch to shape that up, make sure it's all nice and even, and then we can punty up that bowl, knock it off the pipe, and start working on the top. We're going to make sure our walls are nice and even still, and use a tool called a Sophie to inflate it that last little bit, so when we rip it open we have a nice thin lip. That's then placed in a kiln to keep it hot, and we can start working on our stem. Take this optic molded piece of colored glass, separate it into 2 even balls, and then apply another avolio to the bottom of that, again using our jacks to shape it into that nice even spool shape. Once that's all done, set up and centered, we can take a blob of glass, drop it on the marver, and then apply that to the bottom of our stem, creating the foot for our goblet. We're going to use what's called a footing tool to squeeze that, make sure it's nice, thin, and crispy, then use our paddle and our jacks to complete the shape, making sure everything's just right. After that, it's as simple as puntying up that stem, grabbing the bowl out of the kiln, torching the avolio, and torching the stem, and then we can use a special pair of tweezers to grab that bowl and stick it right on, fusing them together. Then we make sure everything's nice, centered, in place where we want it, and we're left with this beautiful little goblet at the end. It's felt great practicing these and learning a new skill, and I hope you enjoyed watching.